awesome. Looking at that mess, I gotta clean my shop up. Well, I got these handles profiled, got them semi cleaned up. Yeah, it's gonna turn out nice. This in here, I'm ready to get the sheath started on it. I believe it will. Get the other one in the same shape. Got the blade covered up because it's polished. But these handles are really going to be nice once I get them shaped and finished and buffed and cleaned up. It's going to be beautiful. Alright, I'll get back to you when I start the sheath work. Alright, here we are. Back on the leather. Got these two handles profiled. We're going to get a couple sheaths made for them. One of them's going to be a shoulder sling, cross draw, right-handed. So the strap will come around the waist, hook to the end of the sheath here and the butt of the sheath, so that this person can draw this knife sitting down easier than bringing it from the hip. It's a little bit more convenient. So this one, we get a standard hip sheath, draw from the hip. Not too bad. So we'll get to getting. I get everything roughed out. Y'all seen me do this before. Since these are one-offs, I'll be starting from scratch. I can't use a pattern. So this will get me close, but I have to add a few things to this sheath. This is just a standard backpack sheath with no belt loop in it, okay? What I can do is incorporate a belt loop. But do I want the belt here, or do I want the belt down here? The difference is the knife will hang higher on the hip or lower on the hip. Makes a big difference when you happen to quick draw it. The higher your arm has to come up to release the tip of the blade from the sheath, the slower the draw. If the knife is hanging lower on the hip, you don't have to move your arm as high up. The older you get, the harder it gets. So I find the middle. So on this particular knife, I probably don't want it hanging, excuse me, too high on the hip. So I will come in here and design a strap so that the belt on the person is here and the sheath hangs below the belt line. Makes it more comfortable, and it's all about comfort. If you don't feel comfortable, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to use it or carry it. So let's make it comfortable for the people. I get this thing designed, I'll get back with you, and we'll get to getting. Watch top knot. Okay, this is what a cardboard pattern looks like. So imagine this being folded over, and that being folded under, and these being folded around the knife with the snap here, and a stitch line down through here, okay? Once that's folded over, it gets stitched in the back. This forms your belt loop up here. This forms your knife loop with your snap in it there. All right, I'll mark this out on this leather. Find an appropriate spot. And there's one. And we'll get it cut out and get it wetted. We'll do all the whatnots to it. And then I'll bring you back on the second sheath layout. Alrighty. Okay, there they are, both patterns. This knife right here will have a welt built around. We'll have a welt built around it. Across, and then it will have a separate snap across the face. This will be a loop with a D-ring in it here and here, and it'll have a leather strap It goes over the shoulder and hooks into the D-ring with two snaps. This one, of course, gets folded. Whelp. Snaps. There it is. I'll start with one. Get it as far as I can. Build on the other. All right. Okay. Hope everybody's doing good. What we're doing is we're building these sheaths. One layer at a time, one fold at a time. It's a process, just like everything else. I probably own more clamps than any one human being in the world, and this is not even half of the clamps I own. So I will give you another update. Y'all watch Top Knot. All right. Next step in the process, clamp it in my vise and get the stitching. About got both of them built completely. And all I'm doing now is just double stitching everything up. I'll do one side, then I'll do the other. No sense in getting in a hurry. Some people use 2 needles and go in at the same time. I really don't see why. They say it speeds the process up. That's okay. It seems to be doing pretty good. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'll get this thing stitched up, get the rest of it built, and we'll take a look at it. It's not rocket science. Clamp's not quite tight enough. All right. Here's the other one. Ready to stitch. So we'll get to getting it. All right. There it is. It can be worn up high, or it can be worn down low. Anyway, it's the perfect cross draw for a right-handed person in the setting position. It's got a nice wide thumb tab where you can unlock the knife. Okay. I'll clean it up. We'll get this one shipped out. Let me take it off and give you a better look at it. Let me set you up right here. That's part of it. There we go. Oh yeah. I like it. Y'all tell me what you think. Oh yeah. I'm gonna add a surprise to the top of the strap. It's easily removed. If you don't have access to the knife, the strap can be used for self-defense too. It's leather. Don't be afraid to swing it. It'll come right off. Okay. There you go. I hope you like it. Get that knife cleaned up. Get this rig shipped out. And here's the other one. Y'all tell me what you think. Left-handed. Hangs on the hip. Slideshow. That's right. I'll get them cleaned up. Get them shipped out. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I know I skipped a lot of stuff, but it's just basic leather work. Putting the sheath together and getting the snaps and everything in it. Good carry knife. Lanyard hole, don't forget about that lanyard hole. Am I mistaken? Yeah, they both have a lanyard hole. There you go. Awesome. Everybody have a good day. Watch your top knot.